Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, will make a discovery, and the discovery may be deception related in more ways than one. After Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, permanent exit, Brooke Lynn Quartermain chase, Amanda Seton, will tell Maxie what she warned her about Sonny Corinthos. Maurice Bernard, second investment, did Natalia cook the books? Natalia had warned Brooke Lynn that Sonny's second investment in Deception Cosmetics wasn't quite clean, and Brooke Lynn tried to tell Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. They were at the chapel for Daisy Gilmore Corinthos' Levi Clark coffin christening, but Chase couldn't talk about it. Natalia had proof of something on a flash drive that she mentioned to Sonny, that she claimed she didn't give to acting district attorney Justine Turner, Nazneen contractor. She had told Sonny that it was in a safe deposit box and it would keep the authorities from having evidence on him. Might the information on this drive be something she downloaded from Deception Cosmetics financial software? And did she cook the books herself to make Sonny's investment look dirty? According to what Natalia told Brooke Lynn, Deception is supposedly in financial trouble because Sonny's investment wasn't totally clean. Since Chase can't talk about it, and Brooke Lynn overheard him talking to Turner while they were still at the chapel, Brooke Lynn decides she'd better tell Maxie what she does know. Maxie agrees the situation needs an audit to happen of all of Deception's accounts, and especially before Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, decides to take a peek. Maxie tells Brooke Lynn this will be a secret and they will consider what Natalia said a lie until proven. Maxie admitted this may take a while, as the audit she'll do will be very, very thorough. Maxie is appalled when she looks into Deception's financial accounts, and especially the cash at hand. Natalia hasn't worked for them in quite some time, and yet all of this was hidden. She finds the company is in financial trouble with a lot of money missing. But not only that, she finds evidence of creative accounting and someone's money laundering. But what she finds is not Sonny's MO. He's never been an embezzler, and he doesn't even have access to the books as far as the questionable investment load. That is true. But does she believe Sonny is behind the scheme? Not on your life. She plans to have Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, do some sleuthing to see who's really the perp, although Natalia was cooking the books. Maxie Jones may have stumbled onto the most explosive secret Port Charles has seen in years, and the ripples from her discovery could blow the entire Corinthos empire off the map with Sonny caught in the crossfire. In the latest General Hospital spoilers, Maxie's quiet investigation into a seemingly innocent project may have opened the door to a far-reaching scandal implicating none other than Natalia Rogers Ramirez. Could Natalia, the rising starlet with ambition and secrets to spare, have framed Sonny Corinthos by planting cooked books and forging evidence to bring down the mob kingpin for good? And more importantly, why? It all started with a simple PR campaign. Maxie was just doing her job at Deception when she agreed to coordinate a fashion spotlight event involving Natalia, whose career has been on the rise thanks to her daughter Blaze's fame and her own TV deals in the pipeline. At first, Maxie thought she was digging into paperwork to prep press releases and budget outlines, but the deeper she looked, the more things didn't add up. And then came the spreadsheet. A file quietly marked Consulting Expenses Q1 looked boring on the surface. But something about the vendor names and timing raised Maxie's finely tuned instincts. A few keystrokes later, she realized that several vendors listed under a boutique marketing company appeared to tie back to Sonny's business interests, or rather, the shell companies he supposedly separated himself from years ago. Maxie didn't panic yet. She brought the documents to Brooke Lynn Quartermain, who at first brushed it off as a coincidence. But Maxie couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. When she asked Natalia's assistant for clarification about the budget, she was immediately shut down and told it was above her pay grade. That's when she started digging deeper. The more she searched, the more she uncovered financial patterns that seemed deliberate. Laundered money flowing through dummy accounts, all tied to appearances of Sonny's involvement. The problem? Sonny has no knowledge of this project. None of it. When she nervously approached Dante and showed him a few screenshots, he confirmed that this wasn't one of Sonny's businesses, and that if these documents surfaced, Sonny could be facing serious legal heat. Dante's protective instincts kicked in, but so did his horror. Is someone framing his father? And if so, who? Enter Natalia. On the surface, Natalia has been a vision of Port Charles' success. A single mom making it big in the entertainment world. She's a sharp-tongued diva with a heart that seems golden, especially where Blaze is concerned. But Natalia's backstory has always been vague. She arrived in Port Charles with very little explanation of how she turned her music connections into power. Now, Maxie's files seem to suggest Natalia may be using her projects as a front, not just to build herself up, but to burn Sonny down. Maxie then stumbled onto a damning email thread between Natalia and a finance consultant known for laundering money through charitable events, somehow scrubbed clean from public records, but still traceable through IP data on Natalia's cloud backups. How Maxie got access is still a mystery, but what she found is clear. The plan was detailed, and it looked personal. There was a line in one email that chilled Maxie to the bone. "It's not enough to embarrass him. I want him buried." Was she referring to Sonny? Who else would Natalia want buried that badly? Meanwhile, Sonny is facing growing heat from multiple sides. The recent warehouse raid led by federal authorities may have been tipped off by a fake trail, possibly planted by Natalia's shell team. Ava Jerome is keeping close tabs, wondering who benefits from a crumbling Corinthos dynasty. Could Natalia be working with Ava? Or worse, Selena Wu? If Maxie's findings are correct, this is far more than a personal vendetta. It's a full-fledged takedown. What's unclear is the motive. Why would Natalia, who has everything going for her, risk everything to frame Sonny Corinthos? Some whisper that her past may hold the key. Longtime viewers may recall Natalia's brief encounter with Port Charles years ago, when she performed under a different name in a club once owned by one of Sonny's rivals. Could her past with the mob world go deeper than we thought? Or was there a loved one who was collateral damage in a Sonny turf war, someone she never forgot or forgave? While Sonny starts to notice certain allies pulling away and trust beginning to fracture, he may have no idea that the ticking time bomb is being held by Maxie, a woman caught between her loyalty to the truth and her growing fear that digging deeper could cost her everything. Maxie already suspects her phone is being monitored, and someone has been following her around town. She confided in Spinelli, who is now on the case, and if anyone can crack encrypted files, it's him. But even he seems disturbed by the depth of the deception. What's worse, the documents appear to implicate not just Sonny, but Jason Morgan as well, indirectly tying him to accounts used to pay off security firms linked to a recent shooting. Is it all part of Natalia's master plan to dismantle the Corinthos Morgan legacy entirely? Meanwhile, Blaze has no idea that her mother may be living a double life. The rising pop star is caught between her music career and her growing feelings for Christina Corinthos Davis. If Natalia's plot succeeds, Blaze's world could come crashing down, as she discovers her own mother may have sabotaged Christina's father. Imagine the betrayal. Christina is already on edge over the rift with Sonny. Learning Natalia may have orchestrated the whole thing could send her spiraling. And what about Carly? Her own concerns about Natalia have been bubbling beneath the surface. She never liked how quickly Natalia charmed everyone in town. If Carly learns that Natalia may have set Sonny up for federal takedown, there will be hell to pay. And you better believe Ava Jerome will exploit the chaos. If Sonny is arrested, if his empire begins to fall, Ava may seize her moment to gain full custody of Avery. And if Natalia did in fact manipulate federal prosecutors with false evidence, Sonny may be forced to either flee, fight, or expose Natalia in public and burn everything down. The question now becomes, what will Maxie do? She's not a mobster. She's a mother. She didn't ask to uncover this. But if she buries it, she's complicit. And if she exposes it, she could be putting herself and her children in grave danger. Will she turn the evidence over to Natalia? Or is there someone else she can trust? Someone like Curtis, who may want a shot at redemption and justice. Or Sam McCall, who knows a thing or two about walking the line between right and wrong. Or could Maxie confront Natalia herself? The next few episodes of General Hospital promise to be electric, as Port Charles begins to crack under the weight of secrets long buried. Natalia's poised, elegant facade may be on the verge of shattering, especially if Maxie makes her move. And Sonny, who has faced countless enemies before, may never have seen this one coming. Not from a supposed ally. Not from a rising star wrapped in designer labels and innocent charm. But if Natalia truly frames Sonny with cooked books and a campaign of lies, then justice, however messy, is about to come calling. Stay tuned. The truth never stays buried in Port Charles, not for long. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.